right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another episode here on ETCÉTERA.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I am Jesse. That is Eddie right there.
This is the Eddie boy.
The Ed boy. Ed boy.
Ed boy.
Oh, Ed boy. Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been a long week.
Has it?
It's Monday.
Yeah.
Feels like
We just started.
Thursday.
Nah.
Feels like a Thursday or Wednesday.
Pretty short week.
Yeah. Well. Oh man, it's been crazy though. It's had a crazy weekend. Oh, dude, you had your anniversary thing. It was your anniversary.
My anniversary. It was great. 4
Yeah.
years married.
4 years married.
We didn't do anything
There you
that
go, man.
big. 'Cause
Salute to that.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
But it's because we want to celebrate our 10 years together on the 30th of June. So we're going to do something bigger that day.
Wait, so you didn't do anything this weekend?
We did stuff. Like we went out to eat and she made me dinner and, it was fun. It was fun. We spent time together watching movies and shit. I watched Master and Commander. You ever seen the movie? It's my favorite movie.
Is it with Russell
Crowe?
Russell Crowe, right? Yeah.
And Vision.
Yeah.
That's a great movie, man. It's a fantastic movie. But yeah, we did that. She was cooking for me. She cleaned. She set up this whole place.
I love what she's done, dude.
Yeah, she gave me that
Like that Zelda.
that picture over there of
Oh, I can't get it down right.
yeah, you can, as long as you hang it back
falls?
up.
Falls right back down.
But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Cool
Yeah.
shit. It was fun.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah. What about you, man? Any crazy boat related activities you do?
Yeah, little boat party.
It was
Nothing too crazy.
No,
Nah.
boat parties never are.
Yeah.
Except when they are.
I did kind of get in trouble.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you piss off the captain again?
I pissed off the captain. So apparently I didn't know there was a time when we're not allowed to get in the water.
Oh boy.
I didn't realize that's what the gate was for. You know?
The gate that said don't get in the water?
Yeah. And I was already drunk by then, but
Right.
not drunk, but I was pretty up there. And
Wow.
I felt the confidence of like, you know what, I got to get in the water at least one time.
At least once.
Because I didn't get in. Everybody else was getting in, but I didn't have that privilege. I was too busy entertaining and my friends. But I got in the water after the curfew time.
Damn.
Yeah.
What time was it? The fuck?
8 o'clock.
It's still bright outside though.
It was the sun was still out.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he was an asshole, but that was
Was
good. Yeah. Nah.
he's just doing his job.
He was just doing his job.
Fucking kids.
It was a kid actually.
How was it?
Yeah, it was a kid.
Was it like a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, some shit?
Probably. Yeah, like around 23.
What did he tell you?
He was like, get out of the water. Get on the boat right now. And I was like, just trying to go for a swim.
Yeah.
And
I'm coming.
so then I had to just play like I didn't know. I was like, dude, no, like my bad, bro. Like I didn't know. He's like, what do you think the gate was for? And I was like, I didn't think. I'm sorry. I'm drunk. And then Maria was like, just give him money. Give him $20. Tell him you're sorry. And I was like, here's $20. I'm sorry. And he like, he kind of calmed down.
Goddamn money. Look at this for bullshit right there. You think you could buy me off? Goddamn it. Puts it in his front pocket. Don't ever let that happen again.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was kind of like that, but no, it was good. It was good. We just, dude, it was for 5 hours. That's I don't know about it. I don't know. But
it didn't rain?
It rained when we got back.
Damn, y'all missed the rain.
Yeah, when we got off the boat and we had to run to our cars because it was like pouring rain. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. And then we did karaoke after that.
Oh, that's cool. Where'd you go?
Korean. I have no idea, dude. I was gone.
You're blessed. What's your song? What was your song? You remember the song? I know you remember the song.
No, but I think I do remember them cheering me for one song. I can't remember what song it was though.
Of course, I cheered you.
I think I could be wrong, but I think it was an Ed Sheeran song. I just don't know which one it was.
Fell
So we
Amazing.
found love. Yeah. Anyway, I think it was one of those, and then, dude, I had to play it. I had to play Hero.
Oh shit, son.
Yeah, I was like, I went full on.
It's supposed to be a party, man. You're making everybody cry.
Yeah. Damn. I was like, let me be your hero.
Everybody shut
Would
down.
you dance if I asked you to dance? Yeah, no, it was beautiful though, and no, I was gone, dude. I was so I was falling asleep.
You were falling asleep.
I passed out in the car for sure.
God damn, man.
I was like, yeah, no, I was tired even before the damn pro party. I was so close to bailing, and then it was like 50 minutes away. So
Hell no. Where was it? Where'd y'all go? Was that
Grapevine?
same lake?
Grapevine, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
was it Grapevine?
yeah.
Was that same lake?
Wait, no, it's not the same one. It's a different one, but it's over in Grapevine by the Gaylord and all that. Great
The
Wolf
what?
Lodge.
Oh yeah, the Wolfgang. No.
Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
The cabin thing, whatever, like the huge indoor water park.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was there, and it's like around that area. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, if you guys are interested, you guys should go get a boat.
Sounds
And
like fun, man. Sounds like a good time.
it was alright. It was good. But dude, I'm tired.
Yeah.
We're all tired.
Everybody's tired.
Everybody's tired.
It's fucking Monday.
It's Monday. Feels like a Wednesday.
So wait. So what do you think about boats now? You think you want to own a
Actually,
boat?
you know, I want a boat.
You want a boat?
I want like a sailboat. You know, like I want to wear like the fit like a fisherman sweater.
The turtleneck, the overalls.
They're not
The hat?
turtlenecks. They're not turtlenecks, but like, sorry about that technical error there. But yeah, the boat. I get a sailboat, and you know, I want to take it out to the ocean. Like I want to fight huge waves. You know, like what's that?
You're fucking crazy.
How does Matthew McConaughey? How does he say on that one movie, the chick flick, the rom-com? He tells, is it that one chick? He tells her, she's like, "Do you want to have a boat? Why don't you have your own boat?" He's like, "I do want a boat." He's like, "But you know, it's like, I wanted like an old boat. You know, I want to go sailing, and I want to feel the wind."
Matthew McConaughey doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Exactly. He's like, I want to see one of those big waves and say, "Holy moly, that's a big wave." But yeah, something like that, you know? It's like
Hell no, dude. I don't know. I don't want to fucking own a boat. I don't want to go near a boat. That's
singing those
like,
shanties that you keep saying, but like while it's pouring, raining, and you're just like,
come on, boys, you landlubbers. Pull that rope.
yeah, just like that.
Yeah, but that's just more than
It's like you're in my fantasy, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're in my fucking It's fucking nasty, dude. No, I think, dude, don't get a boat, man. You gotta rent it. You can rent a boat. Let somebody else worry about the maintenance
Yeah,
and do all that.
Yeah,
bullshit,
you're
you know
right.
what I'm talking about?
Rent it.
I do. You know what I do want to go do? I want to go deep sea fishing. That'd be badass. There's like a couple of videos where like they hunt for marlin or fish for marlin.
Right.
Fucking 1,000-pound beasts.
Fuck yeah.
Amazing. Just a bunch of dudes, sunburnt, dehydrated, the worst time of their life. But then they catch this big ass fish. And all it's funny because it's always like this white guy with like the native, you know?
Yeah.
And like the native is just like, I guess this is my life. My guy's like, yeah. It's fucking crazy, man.
That's funny.
We all
Damn, dude.
want
But
to be that white guy.
hey, it turns out I actually on the last time we spoke, we were like, dude, I think it's Pride Month. It was Pride Month. Yeah.
It was.
I confirmed it. It was Pride Month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing anything? Like, do you like to celebrate in a specific way for Pride Month?
No, I mean, I don't really have that many people that are LGBT, part of the LGBTQ community. I know a couple, but like we're not that close, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. Who do you? Oh,
I don't know what you really can do. Cause I guess support their businesses.
yeah. I get a haircut from
Felipe
and Valentino.
Mhm.
Shout out to them. They're fantastic. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, those are the guys that went to the nude beach, the nude resort.
The news resort.
You remember I told you?
Oh, the hotel.
Yeah, it was hotel resort. I think it was a resort. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know about that.
But
I mean, good for them. I'm sure they had a great time.
oh, they had a really good time.
No, they had a good time.
Yeah,
No. But I mean, I think that yeah, that's a little too much for me. I don't know if I'll be going to no goddamn nudist fucking beach. First of all, did you know there's a nude resort here in Texas?
Get out.
Right by where my pops bought his land.
Get out of here. No.
Is there?
No.
Yeah, is there? It's couples only.
But that's like a
swingers resort.
Hang on.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on. Wait.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
up.
I know. It sounds crazy, but it's true.
Where is this at exactly?
It's in Wills Point, Texas.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Well, if you guys want to sponsor our next episode.
Hell no. Hell no, man. That stuff. Can you imagine the smell of the place? Hell no. No, but it's like a facility.
I'm sure
There's
they
a bunch
shower.
of RV parks everywhere.
This is like that. I don't want to say it.
Well, we're all thinking it.
Like that, like really trashy kind of like.
I don't know.
Out in the country, you know, like what's the word? What's the word they use for that?
I don't know.
Anyways, that's kind of what I'm thinking because it's all the way. There's nothing out there except for this swingers. Except for the swingers.
I mean, it's a
hotel.
resort, so it's like it's got a pool, cabins, RV park.
Yeah,
but a dance club. It has like this huge dance hall,
but nothing else. Like probably like in a 50-mile radius.
It was funny because yeah, it's some cult shit right there. Like, anything could happen. But I was looking for places, to go for the anniversary and stuff like that.
You landed on that one. No. So that's what you were really doing. That's what you go to the boat party.
Nah, dude. Yes. No, man. No. It was because it looked really cool. I was like, oh, it's a dance party. It's BYOB. You can bring your own beer. Maybe we can rent an RV.
Sign me up.
Just go out there and have a good time.
Yeah, sign me up.
But no, it's a swingers. Couples only.
So what you're saying is
there's a chance.
There's a chance.
No, I don't know, man. Would you ever swing? Why am I even asking you? Yes, 100% yes.
I wouldn't say I would swing, but
what would you say?
I think like if I went into the relationship thinking like, oh, like she's like, like when you're getting to know each other, and she brings up like she's kind of into that, and she convinces me that okay, I'll be there. Maybe.
What if she brings home another guy? She's like, let's swing, baby.
You in the middle.
Bend over. Oh, no. Scratch the floor. Come here.
Nah, man.
This gets so dark. I'm sorry. I got to get another joke.
I would prefer
a less rapey joke.
Less rapey. Speaking of rapey.
Oh, my God.
Dude, no. Hang on.
God damn it. I knew you were going to bring me on some bullshit. What you talking about?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
no, man. You know what? I think I'm just going to get straight to this. There's something I've been wanting to talk to you about for a while now. We've been kind of being around the bush a little bit on this.
Yeah.
But I think it's time that we finally have this discussion. And I think you're an expert. I think you know a lot about this topic.
Know a lot about a lot of things.
It's true.
What you got to say?
Toxic relationships.
Oh. We're getting into it then.
I mean, yeah. First of all, when I mean relationships, it's not just, like intimate, like,
like friendships, coworkers.
It could be friendships, coworkers, mostly, like, yes, the intimate.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Like partner relationships. But
partner relationships. We'll target mostly the women on this one, just because, we're guys, right? That's what we do. We help each other out.
Talk all that bullshit.
Yeah. We're gonna help the men out there who are listening.
Cover a wide spectrum.
Of, how to point them out.
Toxicity?
Yes. Which ones? Like, what are the signs? What are the signs of? So what I did, I got on Google. Google's a very beautiful thing.
It is.
Wikipedia as well.
Yeah.
Because you can find any topic on there on Wikipedia, and you're just getting the best. You're getting the best sources of information.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
Speaking of Wikipedia, did you know that George Washington, that it isn't true that his teeth were made of wood?
What are you talking about?
My wife just dropped this bombshell on me.
Hang on, bring her in.
All right, baby, get in here.
No, wait, hang on.
No, George Washington.
This is a very bold statement.
People were saying that his teeth were made of wood.
Right.
Well,
they have like the.
They have
What is it?
It's the, like in the Smithsonian or whatever, like
The
his
actual-
original teeth, which is
right.
creepy as fuck already. Like, let the man rest in peace. But no, apparently, like his teeth were made from like old human teeth and slave teeth.
Get out of here. What?
It's Wikipedia, man.
I was like, that's creepy. Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying. man.
Well.
Don't. It's not my word. I'm just the messenger, baby.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just telling you how I read it.
Is this on
okay?
Wikipedia?
It's on Wikipedia, but not
So
only on Wikipedia,
yes.
I
So there's a
followed the
chance
sources,
that it
okay?
might be true.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't know. I believe it. I mean, it's probably true.
Probably.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was first president. If you want some
It's
tea.
Rogelio Maldonado was the author of this. That's his brother, by the way.
That's my brother. No.
No. Oh.
He's got no axe to grind. Hence George W.
Damn. That's
the
a
OG George.
That's a good like random fact.
Anecdote, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. look at
Wait,
that.
hang on. Before we go to the toxic. Oh, you know what? Actually, while we're still talking about toxic women, I think I might have. Yeah, I told you about it the other day. How speaking of toxic women, what you think about this whole J-Lo and Ben Affleck thing? It's official. They're a thing.
They're a thing?
J-Lo and Ben Affleck are a thing.
Weren't they a thing before?
Yeah.
And now they're back together.
Yeah. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in rehab for a while?
Who's
Who's not?
Yeah.
In and out of rehab every
Right.
once in a while. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally.
Yeah.
All the time.
Exactly. It's like if you're.
No,
It's like if you were there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, oh my God, no. Fuck, but I don't know.
Dude,
I mean,
J-Lo and first of all, I'm not one to talk a lot about like celebrity gossip,
yeah.
but I have a good source, an inside person who gives me all this information.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Name drop it.
No.
Your inside man. Or woman.
Oh. Well, yeah. No, I thought it was wild. I was like, wait, hang on. So you're telling me that her and A-Rod are no longer a thing? A-Rod's the baseball player, by the way.
No, I know.
Okay.
But I didn't even know they were a thing.
Dude, they were engaged. He cheated on her. I didn't know that he cheated on her. That's you see, for those that aren't up to date with this celebrity gossip, yeah.
They cheat. So A-Rod cheated on her.
Right. Like
And she went crawling back to
Ben
Benny.
Affleck to the Batman.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Good for her. Good for Ben.
Dude, no, I'm like
Ben-
excited. I'm actually. It's kind of
You're
weird. I'm kind of excited.
What the fuck?
I'm kind of
Why?
excited, dude. Yeah. I don't know. I just never, ever since I was a kid, and when Ben Affleck did Daredevil with Jennifer Garner, I just like no, that chemistry is like weird.
Yeah, it's not right.
It ain't right.
Someone right about that.
But I remember there was a thing before that. It was J-Lo and Ben
J-Lo.
Affleck,
That's right.
and I never got my answers.
Did you? So now it's a new beginning.
So
You
it's
it's time to start asking them questions.
Mm-hmm.
You think she's a power bottom? Who do you think
Okay,
is like
when
the
what
most
does that mean
aggressive?
exactly?
A power bottom?
Yeah.
That means you're in control, but you like being on the bottom. So you're like maneuvering everything. You know what I'm talking about? You're like maneuvering it right there. Come here, girl, come here.
Wait. So you're saying come here, but like
Yeah, but you're at the bottom. You're laying down.
Oh,
you
wait.
want to relax.
but like,
also,
she's the
like-
one moving,
No, like you're moving her.
but she's the bottom, but
This
she's
is
the
how-
power bottom.
Yeah, this is how I know you're not a power bottom. All right.
Thank
This is
you.
how I know. Like every time you're a bottom, you're a soft bottom.
All right, continue. Go ahead.
You just outed yourself. No, that's it. That's what.
I've never heard of. I've never heard of
a power bottom.
Right. I'm trying to think of it as a woman. Like, what could that mean? That's why I'm trying to understand
as
it.
a
I'm trying to see it as in your perspective, because being a power bottom and taking
what?
either like a penis. Or
No, what?
Wait, what do
no, it's just regular sex. You're a power bottom, but you're still in control. That's it. That's all it means.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
But you're saying, do you think J-Lo's a power bottom?
I think out of all of them,
You asked me if I
Yes,
think J-Lo's a
yes.
power bottom. So I'm trying to think
Yes.
how, like, what are we talking here? Like,
So,
she's like grabbing you.
yes. Like, but she's riding
Right.
you. She's like, hey,
She's-
don't fucking move. I got this.
Dang. I kind of think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
I can see
Yeah,
it.
I can see it. She's a very aggressive, but not in like Not in like a bad way, you know.
Yeah. You
She's
know.
very, very, very confident. I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about with Benny. I feel like Ben's lost a little bit. My boy Ben. He's been through some tough times.
He has been. He was with one of the other chicks. That she was really, dude. She was beautiful.
Did you see Gone Girl? Did you ever see that?
Is that her?
I can't remember. But Gone Girl.
Oh wait, yeah.
you saw
The wife that's like
crazy.
yeah,
She
psycho.
fucking plans her fucking death or whatever just to get back at him.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
that shit was awesome.
it's like an everyday woman story. Yes.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh my God, you're telling women you coming across. Goddamn. Story of a power bottom.
Story of power bottom.
Yep. No, but I'm good for Benny.
Good for
Good
Ben.
for me. Here's to Ben. Here's to J.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope you guys stay together this time. Ben, lay off the sauce. You know, you're better than that. You're Batman. Batman ain't a drinker. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. If you were Batman, would you be with Catwoman? Like, you're Batman.
Right.
Do you think Batman fucks? Do you think Batman's asexual?
That's a good question.
Do you know what asexual means?
Yes. Like by himself.
Like he does not.
He doesn't
like
need
the
anyone.
idea of having sex.
Oh, I thought it meant like he doesn't need to procreate or like coitus. He doesn't need it at all.
He can replicate.
No,
asexually.
No.
By budding.
By budding. Yes. No, I think no, because he has sex with that one chick on the which movie? The Dark Knight Rises. Christian Bale has sex with that chick. Yeah.
The Talia al Ghul. That's right.
But of course, dude, he's like a playboy and all. Well, at least no, yeah, and all
he's
the
a playboy, but I'm pretty sure he's not fucking them bitches.
The Dark Knight trilogy, they kind of he looks like a playboy.
He's in love with crime. That's what that is.
It's true.
He has sex with the crime.
Yeah. Right.
That's all it is, man. It's passion for the job.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Move forward. You know what? So, like I said, this is Wikipedia talking and Google. Mostly Wikipedia.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Toxic bitches.
Oh, yeah. Toxic bitch. Okay.
Yeah. But you know, we'll stick to some of the, you know, like, all kinds of relationships.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can agree with these. So, yeah, there's tons of shit, right? A bunch of, you know, warning signs that she might be or you're in a toxic relationship. So I kind of just like got like the common one, the ones that were mostly common in all these articles and blogs. Let me tell you, there's a lot of mean people. There's a lot of mad people out there because they've wasted time with this toxic
people.
Bitches. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about gaslighting.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that one. Yeah,
do you know what gaslighting is?
Yeah, the last girl gave me that all the time. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Yeah, it's not real. Get out of here." That's not a thing. Get out of here.
God damn, you keep outing yourself as a. I don't even think you're a power bottom. I just think you're a bottom. Okay, so when you tell me what the
all right with the Wikipedia and the Google, yeah. So like I said, I went through a bunch of them and kind of just put put them all together.
Put a little bow on it.
Yeah. So these are kind of like the signs, right, for guys. So guys, look out.
Yeah, this is what not to do, right?
What not? Right. What's this? What to look for? What not? You know, kind of keep an eye out. Just kind of keep an eye out for these signs.
In case you see that in women.
You know what? We'll add the women on this one too, because these are just like these are just in general.
Anybody could be toxic.
We'll go specifically to the women later in a bit.
Right.
All right. So we'll start with the first one. Right. This is mostly from women, I guess. You know, or women could probably see this sign. You know, when you're just feeling emotionally exhausted after an encounter with someone that's toxic, right? So, for example, I mean, you know, it's just, I guess it could be like a partner, but it could also be, you know, with work, someone that you just really can't fucking take. Yeah, right.
So what's the scenario?
So the scenario is
somebody's doing what? Being toxic in what way?
Well, yeah, just that's just, I don't know. I mean, it could be anything. This one could kind of be anything. The other one, because the other signs that I kind of found were like they try to intimidate you to get it their way.
You ever been in a situation like that?
This is kind of like
Man, what we talking about me, man? Come on, let me ain't no talking about me, man. What the hell? You bringing me up?
Yeah, dude. Come on, man. Like, what the hell? Like,
I'm just asking. I've been in that.
They try to intimidate you to get their way.
Yeah.
So that's like.
Now what's the scenario do you think that might apply to this? Like,
So-
like maybe a boss knows that you're like fucking up. You're like, hey, you keep fucking up like this, I gotta let you go. Or
what if like a girl's telling you like, hey, if you don't change, I'm leaving. Or like, if
yeah, that's a little fucked up.
or
If
like
you don't change, I'm leaving is I mean, it depends. I think this depends on the circumstance.
They'll be a little bitch right now.
What the fuck? Because like if she decided to be with you knowing who you were, and then is like, no, but like I always thought you were gonna change though. I didn't think you were gonna be serious about this. Like I didn't think this is who you actually were. Then no, that's fucking toxic.
We're talking about like in general. Like
Yeah, just in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You relate to this in some
No,
way?
I'm like Eddie.
Single teardrop.
It's like Eddie. Sometimes I tell you things, and you know. And,
What the fuck? No, I think
confidentiality.
I think a lot of people can relate to this, right? Like a lot of women, like not even women, a lot of people go into a relationship and they're like, yeah, I could probably, yeah. I mean, it's annoying right now,
it's or it's just like like it's just a phase.
Yeah,
it's
like,
just a phase.
fine.
Like he's gonna grow out of it. Bitch, I ain't growing out of anything. I ain't
In fact, it's
changing.
getting worse.
It's
Like the herpes of relationships. Jesus
God
Christ.
damn.
There's medicine for that now, man. It's called therapy.
Yep.
No, but yeah, I feel like if a woman's coming up to you and being, or a guy is coming up to you and being like, listen, I just can't do this shit anymore, man. Like, you got to change. First of all, I ain't got to do a goddamn thing. And it just depends on the situation, right? Like, if I'm an alcoholic, then obviously I got to fucking change.
Well,
no, hold on now. I like to have a beer before and after I go to work. Is that so bad?
Or before I beat it, you know? Just like
Make the night long. Is that bad? So what the fuck?
The woman just looks at you like,
hand on hip. Look at him go. Bitch, goddamn it, bitch. Come on now. You drank beer, didn't you? Ain't fast, dick. No, but like, I think if somebody comes up to you and is expecting you to be something that you're not, then that's toxic, right there.
that is it's guys, if you're out there, if you're listening and this is you, don't be Eddie. You're better than this.
What the fuck? Listen, I'm with somebody who knew who I was and then accepted me for who I was.
She knew about his alcohol problem.
She did. I ain't going away. That's here to stay, baby. Nah.
We can't.
It's not a fucking problem. No, but what's something else?
Okay, the next
something
one.
else that's toxic.
You know what? Another one. All right.
Yeah.
In general. Not just this isn't just like towards bitches.
Yes.
We're keeping it.
Bitches can be men or women, man. Men can be bitches.
No,
sometimes.
okay, all right. It's like female bitches. This isn't just female bitches. Like this could be anybody.
I'm trying to give you an out, and you fucking dig your heels in. You fucking asshole. I swear to God. Anyway, say your shit.
Okay, third one. They try to control you by using guilt. This is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They're like, if you really love me, you would do these things for me. Or like you would, I think that's something. Or like, hey, no, like honestly, like if you were a true friend, like, you wouldn't do that. Or like,
yeah,
you would help me with this, or
I would say making yourself be in a situation that is uncomfortable for you and forcing you to deal with that uncomfortableness in a way that you're not really ready to. You know what I mean? It's like, cause like if I got a problem with somebody, or like with communicating or I don't know, just any type of problem like that, like, and then she's forcing you or he's forcing you to do something about it when you're not ready. What the fuck? Like, no,
right?
Like, you're the one that's like the only one that can really deal with this type of problem, whatever that may be. Even if he's coming from a good place, I think that's you're only adding. There's a way to like talk about certain stuff, right?
Right.
And it's not like your decision to call like, oh, okay, you need to change like this. Okay, no, I've had enough. This is it. This is as far as you're gonna go. It's like, okay, good luck with that, man.
Damn. After how many times do you think like what like let's say you're already like you fucked up already. You done fucked up. You're in this already.
Yep.
But you're seeing these signs. When's a good like all right? I'll tolerate it maybe once, twice.
I think
Because I do believe there should be some sort of tolerance, right?
yeah, no, yeah, but I mean, as long as you're communicating with each other, I think that you're fine. But if it's something that you like, let's say she tells you, listen, I don't really like that you're playing video games all the time, you know, or let's say that he tells her, listen, I don't really like that you're hanging out with this girl. Like she's
wait, she tells him that?
He tells her.
Because she might be like a bad influence?
But she might be
putting
like,
in like that feminism in her head? Yeah.
Those wild ideas.
Those wild.
Making her read and shit. Bitch, you ain't reading. What the fuck you talking about? Put that book down. God damn it. In my house. That's like them. No, women read. It's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, I respect women.
If there's a movie you can watch.
You guys are wonderful. You know I don't read. You think you're better than me? Huh? You think you're better than me? No, but goddamn, you made me lose my train of thought. What was it? Well, there it goes.
Fuck. What did you say?
What the fuck?
What did you say?
A lot of good that I did. God damn it. In one ear and out the other. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. No, I think we were talking about toxicity changing. Somebody changed? No, that was last conversation. What were we talking about? Oh, yes. So let's say this girl is saying, I don't want you playing video games.
Oh no, the guy hanging out. You don't want her hanging out with another female friend.
Yes.
Okay.
And like, let's say she's been your friend for a very long time, but she's also very opinionated.
So these are two girls. We're in the scenario that we're drawing.
It's a relationship. It's a guy and a girl in a relationship, right?
And the guy is telling the girl not to hang out with the girlfriend.
I don't like you hanging out with her
because she might be a bad influence.
Because whatever influence she's having,
feminism.
He's taking it to heart, right? He's being like, no. It could be that like this girl's like reading into too much of like what you're doing. It's like, you're letting him go out like that? Like, why are you letting him do that? Like, why are you doing that? Or why are you doing this? Like, like what? Like, really? You're gonna let him talk to you that way? Like, oh my god! Like, I can't believe you're doing this or that. Or like, and if that's toxic, if somebody's like talking to you in that way, or to your girl in that way, you know, like I can see it from a guy's perspective. Be like, listen, I don't really like you talking to that girl anymore.
Cut that bitch off.
But if you approach that conversation with like, listen, you're not talking to that girl anymore. If you talk to that girl one more time, I'm out of here. Damn. And that's fucking toxic. You're meeting toxicity with toxicity. You know what I mean? Damn. I'm tired. What would you? You ever come across something like that? What would you do?
No, I haven't come anything across that. I was gonna. It reminds me of another example that I'm gonna bring up in a little bit. But
like, let's say like the girl, going back to like the video game thing, right? You're playing too many video games in her mind. Everybody here knows that like you're allowed to relax however way you want. Whether it's fucking video games, watching the game, fucking working on some wood or whatever, you know, whatever the fuck you do to relax. Painting your miniatures.
These are all the things you do, except for the wood, but like the different kind of wood.
The fuck?
I don't know.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike one for Jesus. I wish I had a laugh track.
No, you son of a bitch. You said
it. No, but let's say she's coming up to you and it's like, "Wow, you're always on that game." Like, "Oh my god, you're always on that game."
Has that ever happened to you
No.
in any of your relationships?
Nope.
Okay, then.
Nope, because like I've communicated, right? Like, listen, I really like video games and this is how I like to de-stress. But what has happened is that I've let myself get too immersed in something and I neglect my partner by doing that. And that's also toxic, right? And you can fix all of this by communicating. You just got to talk to each other. If she comes up to you and she's like, listen, I feel like we need to spend some more time together. You're always on your computer or you're always doing this and we barely even talk anymore, then that's a good way to communicate. Then it's like, oh, okay, I'm fucking up. I got to step it up. But if she's like, no, like, hides your fucking PS5 or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Or like hides like some shit like or like deletes your memory or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? That's just toxic, you know? It's toxic. But motherfuckers out there that they like some of that shit, you know? They like that drama, but no. Notice the signs, right? Like if she's not talking to you about something, if she's being passive aggressive about it, maybe she's like a little, or he is a little afraid of confrontation or doesn't know how to bring up the issue. But that all of that manifests in one way or another, right? Like she's either he or she is either gonna be like really grouchy or grumpy or like kind of like not talking to you, a little bit silent, which is the complete wrong thing to do. You need to like talk to your partner and tell them like, hey, maybe this is like something that I'm not gonna be comfortable with, and why aren't you comfortable with it? You know, then that's how you can develop and grow. So stop being toxic. Something else.
Something else. Damn, that was good.
Yeah, homie.
The second, I mean, the next, another one that I just found was, it kind of like goes into all of these, which is like jealousy.
But you said you had an example of something else?
Oh, no. I'll get to it later.
Damn.
Jealousy. Yeah, dude.
That's another big one.
That's another big one.
Yeah.
Fellas, if you're listening, and that bitch is toxic, that bitch is jealous at everything.
Hell no, man. No, I mean, yeah. But also, motherfucker, I feel like dudes get more jealous than girls.
You know, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to just be partners, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say, you know, your two best buds, you know, they have a other person, but they don't invite you anymore, you know, to the couples things, you know, that's the thing. You know, you could, I guess you could get jealous, right? But I mean,
jealous.
you can get jealous. I mean, you know, but if it happens, you know, you say fuck them, you know, like whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out. You could be talking to these people, right? You could like bring it up like, hey,
nah, fuck those guys, dude. Fuck those guys.
I ain't no bitch. I'm talking about goddamn emotions right here. No, I ain't got no goddamn emotions. Shit. I'm going to have a drink by myself.
Exactly.
And that's how the problems start.
And
20 years later, your liver's the size of a fucking golf ball. Nothing but calluses after all the goddamn drinking. No, man. In any type of relationship, right? Like maybe it's a father-son relationship, mother-son, mother-daughter, daughter, whatever, siblings, parents, maybe, you know, the most obvious one is like your spouse or significant other, right? Your partner or whatever. And in that scenario, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's probably internally that you're fucking dealing with. Not you, but like in general, like the person that's ending up being really jealous. Maybe you got cheated on. Maybe like you're really insecure about certain things and you're not seeing or communicating as much as you used to.
Yeah.
But in that instance, you know, if you're honest with yourself and you start talking to your woman or your man about that, or your partner or whatever, right? It's just like,
I think we can agree though that it's okay to be jealous every now, like there's a healthy because it's inevitable. I think I believe.
I think it depends on how you look at it, right? Because I think that your feelings are valid. That's one of the biggest things that like you could probably learn to understand, right? It's like even if she's not right, even if he's not right, if they aren't right, that those feelings are coming from somewhere and they're valid. They're allowed to feel that way, you know? But let's take it back a couple notches. Like, why do you feel that way? Did I do something to make you feel that way? Is there something that like, and then that just depends on like where you are in that relationship.
What if the guy actually got cheated on?
Okay. Well, let me think about it.
Hey, some people still stay together. Some, you know,
he is pretty fine. I mean, if I would have done it.
Have you seen that meme where he's like, it's like a WhatsApp screenshot of like the messages. And like the guy's like texting the girlfriend, he's like, I love you so much, you know, whatever, you know. And then the chick's like, she's like, I love you more. And then it's like, no, I love you more. And then she's like, no, like I love you more. And then she's like, and he's like, then why did you cheat on me, you know, whatever. Like, you see, because I love you more. I would never do that stuff to you. And she's like, you told me you're never gonna bring this into my face. You're never gonna throw it in my face again.
Yeah, that's toxic.
But I'm saying, so people do stay. Even
that's toxic.
That was a meme. That was a meme, but still,
yeah,
but no, it's very real.
I'm sure that's happened multiple times, you know. But like that has to do with like your own insecurities, right? Being afraid of like letting go of somebody, even though they know they're.
So you're saying you should let go?
Yeah, I mean,
if you get cheated on, you should let go.
I feel like if a trust is broken that you feel like can't ever tough. Really be mended, then it's probably time to move on, you know.
Dude.
And that's hard.
It is very.
Nobody wants to like let go of something that they've been working on for a long time, you know. But that is what it is, you know. It's just, but it depends on the person, because maybe you find out that you're okay with that sort of thing. Maybe you're like
swingers
starts
coming into the play.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that happens, you know.
Maybe.
And like, who am I to judge if that? I mean, it's not my thing, but like, if you guys are okay with that, then fuck it. Like, have a good time, you know. But more often than not, I'm guessing what happens is that like, men and women, people in general, just decide to stay in a toxic relationship because they're too scared. They're scared,
Right.
you know. Especially if somebody
Scared, bored,
yeah.
nothing else to do.
I think like if somebody, especially if you're the one who got cheated on, I would say you're at the bottom of the power play dynamic, right? Like you've got all these insecurities that you have to new insecurities that you have to worry about. There's these new things like, oh my God, like is he talking to her now? Is he doing this? Am I not good enough? Am I not doing this? You know. Whereas if you're the one who cheated or who went out and cheated on your significant other, it's just kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, but like, please forgive me. Like, let's just start over again, or you know, all that bullshit. And that's, I mean, depends on the person, but like, I really think that like, if you broke someone's trust that badly, then like, you know, it's probably time to hit the old dusted trail, you know, and start over again.
What if it's like, what if you've been dating, or you say you get married for like 15 years, you're like 40. Damn. You got kids.
Damn.
It gets tough,
man.
right? I think it's kind of easy for us to just like, no, get out, you know, start again. It's like, bro, I think when you have kids in the picture.
Yeah, of course.
Dude.
Kids are. Nah, that's really.
But it also like that's 15 years. Let's say if it, or not more.
That's hard, man. Though, because like if it's tough. Because I've heard some studies that like it's better like if kids have both parents in the picture. Even if after they're divorced and they develop a lot better, they need a father and a mother and whatever type of dynamic, right?
Right.
But I've also heard that like if you stay with somebody and it's toxic and you stay with them just for the kids, then you know they're gonna grow up seeing all of that bullshit. They're gonna grow up seeing like you guys fighting and arguing, and that fucks people up, you know. So why put kids through that? So I don't know. It's a hard fucking decision, man.
It is.
God forbid, you know, something happens like that. If you guys are going through some shit like that, you know, don't call the suicide hotline because apparently it's garbage.
Damn.
I had a story. I had a buddy of mine tell me
Just
that.
email us. Eddie will listen.
I ain't listening to nothing.
Eddie will listen and forward it.
No,
We'll
spam.
decide if we should call 911 for you.
Spam. Please help me. This is my last spam.
Damn. Well, that's
what that is.
And I think that's how we get canceled.
No, but I've heard the suicide hotline is pretty garbage.
Is it?
Yeah, I've heard it's just people being like, yeah, man, that happens. Like, goddamn. Well, thanks, Charlie. I guess I will try to have a better outlook in life.
Yeah, that happens. Damn.
So,
I always did wonder, like, what do they do? Like, because I'm sure there's probably like volunteers.
yeah.
Like people like just answering the phone. They're not professionals.
Yeah, I don't know if they're licensed to do this sort of thing, you know, but what can you do? You know, if somebody's like turning they're that desperate, they're turning for like just anything for help anywhere, you know, what the fuck can you do? Hopefully that you can like at least talk to them,
right,
and let them know that they're not alone at least, you know, but fucking hell, dude, I don't know. That's a tough fucking nut to crack.
All right, this is the next. You know, I'm gonna put a few together. You know, the overly defensive and the exact opposite of always seeing themselves as the victim.
So that's kind of gaslighting, right? Overly defensive. Because let me.
Okay, you know, actually explain this too, because I just found out about gaslighting like. I want to say like sometime last year, but apparently I've been doing it since like way longer than that.
Okay, so here's what I think this is what gaslighting is. It encompasses a lot of things, but it's basically somebody, like let's say, let me think of a scenario. Let's say that you're fighting with your significant other.
All right.
And you are the one that fucked up. Let's say,
wait, hold on now. Wait, hold on. Sometimes we men don't know when they're fucking up. You know, so sometimes is it really your fault when you're doing your own thing?
What the fuck does that even mean? So I'll give it to you. Maybe you don't know that you fucked up, but she brings it up to you. He or she brings it up to you, and they're like, "No, you fucked up, and I feel wronged." Gaslighting is. You take that conversation and you turn it around and make her feel like she's the one that fucked up. So
for feeling that way.
For feeling that, it's like, no, like, why would you even?
It's like not making her feelings valid.
That, but going the extra mile and blaming her for her feelings. Like, no, like, why would you even feel that way? That's really stupid. Like, do you really think that, like, you would actually, like, I would actually do that? Like, no, that's so stupid. Even, you know what? You thinking that way, I can't even be with somebody that's actually gonna look at me this way.
Or calling her psycho.
Yeah, so like that completely shuts down.
Damn.
Like, and she or he, they start to question whether or not they're even right, whether or not maybe he's right, maybe I'm overreacting, or maybe I'm doing this, maybe I'm doing that. And that's a manipulator tactic, because you, as somebody who's manipulating somebody, knows that if they get angry, they're gonna back down, or if they confront her or him, they're gonna back down, right? Because like it doesn't matter about being right or wrong. It matters that like you are the one in control, right? And you are gonna make sure that you're not gonna be in trouble. Why am I gonna be in trouble? You're the one that fucking went and looked at my phone. Why would you even look at my phone?
I told you not to look at my phone.
Go ahead, look at my phone if you want to be disappointed.
I told you it's gonna break your heart.
It's just like, no, but he's right. I probably shouldn't have even looked at my phone. You're being gaslit, sweetheart. You gotta be being gaslit. Get the fuck out of there. That's what I know gaslighting to be. I think it encompasses a lot more different things, but I think that's what gaslighting.
I think like one I can think of is like, like like kind of like going back to the communication and the emotional part, what you were saying. When like the woman's telling you, that. Maybe you should step up your game, with the communication, with all this. But you're like, what are you talking about? Like, I've been doing everything right. Like, and she's like, no, like you haven't yet. You haven't been doing such a great job. Like, But then you're like, you're fucking crazy.
I mean, that's you not accepting the gaslighting or not accepting the manipulation.
And then they say that you're gaslighting my feelings. I was like, what are you talking about? It's not even a real thing.
Well, then you are kind of gaslighting. I mean, you have to validate those emotions, right? Like, it doesn't matter.
No, it's not funny. Like, it's like,
it's not funny. No, I'm not laughing though. I'm not like, why are you laughing right now?
This is a real thing. Like, I feel like a lot of men have issue with this.
Well, you gotta, like, if somebody approaches you with like, hey, I feel like I need this from you, and you can't give it to them, what the fuck are you still doing there?
You know what I think it's my biggest issue?
What's
like it's like not every woman, but I think there are some women, like they have a lot of how do you say this in English? Muchos huevos.
Got a lot of balls.
Yeah.
I mean they're very forward and a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Their opinions.
And at first you're like, that's just how they are. Okay, you accept it. But then like when it comes out to this whole like when you get to the other the other side of the spectrum, where like these more emotional stuff, like what guys would think like very girly.
Yeah.
And we're not leveling with them, and it's just like, I didn't think you needed I didn't think it was like that at all, I think, and from what I've heard from other men, it's
so it's tricky, right? I think one sure way to know that like if you're being gaslit or not is not if somebody asks something of you. I think if you feel like you've been wronged and there's a confrontation, and instead of validating your feelings and helping you work through those or like coming up with a solution, she turns it around or he turns it around and blames it on you. So I think if somebody's coming up to you and talking to you and being like, hey, you need to step up your game to try to do this, there's a way to say something, right? Like, I don't know if meeting somebody with that energy is going to get you the results that you want, right?
Right.
Now, but that might be coming from a place of anger. That might be coming from a place of frustration. But like, check yourself, right? Like, it's not just about, if you're coming somewhere with that type of energy, then what do you expect? Somebody's gonna match that energy, or they're gonna like open themselves up to be abused.
Maybe they want you to be super, super, super nice in return. To feel the blame, like, okay, yeah, fucked up. You're right. Here you go.
Maybe, but like, where does that leave you, right? Like
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, damn, finally someone who understands.
well, it could, but
I'm
that's
kidding. No.
but that's what I mean about communicating, right? Like if somebody, if that person came up to you and they were like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, like you're not doing this, like no, like you need to be doing this, and like you guys stopped talking, yeah, both of y'all were mad, and then she came back up to you and was like, listen, I'm sorry, I just really feel like I was probably angry, and I just like I meant what I said, but I shouldn't have said it the way I said it. I just feel like I'm missing something, and I really like you, and if you can give that to me, then that's awesome, and if you can't, then maybe we need to move on. But what happens usually is people are too fucking caught up in their own feelings, and they know that they're not right for each other. They know that they should probably move on, but they have this idea of what could be or what should be, or maybe he'll change, or maybe she'll change.
Don't make eye contact when you're saying this shit.
Or maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll do something, But that's not the right idea to have, especially if you're marrying somebody. Because I know some people that are like, and I tell you this from experience, right? Like, if you think something annoys you about the relationship before, that's only going to get worse as the relationship goes on. Yes.
No, that can't be real.
Yes.
You think so? So if she's like really like spoiledy, like a brat,
and it bothers you,
well, like at first it was cute, but it was like, and I was like, okay, it's not stopping.
Yeah. So you notice something that's bothering you. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna, unless you guys talk about it. Unless you before you get married. Unless you're like, because once you get married, you're making a decision that like, no, I know who you are. This is who I'm choosing to be with, and that's that.
Right.
But before you get married, if you talk like, hey, I really think like maybe you should think about like how you act around me, especially when like you've had a lot of privilege in this area, and I'm not sure if I can give that to you. I'm not sure if that's something that like I'm ready to take the time to do, because, and just being honest, like I don't know if I have that within me to do that. And if she's like, what the fuck? Like, no, like why are you like, no, like you should be doing this and that. Like, if you don't doing this, then you don't really care about me. Then get the fuck out of there. Like, you gotta get the. All right, we're cutting. Cut the goddamn cameras. Take the goddamn cameras off. We're gonna throw his iPad. No, but but
it's not funny. It's not funny.
But at the same time, that's a red flag right there. You should see that as a red flag that somebody's trying to like take more control over something that it's not really theirs to control. If something's bothering you about a certain person, you can bring it up, and they don't get angry, or they're like, no, okay, well, let's talk about it.
What if she gets angry, Eddie? What do I do?
If she gets angry, he or she, if they get angry, right, then the right response is to be like, listen, I can see that you're angry. Like, I don't know why you're so angry. It's really hard for me to understand that right now, because I don't know why you have such strong emotions tied to this. If you can explain it to me in a way that like maybe I can understand or agree with you, but like you have to understand something. Sometimes I'm not gonna agree with you. Sometimes I'm not gonna think that you're right, but that's okay. Like, we don't have to agree all the time. We don't have to be in sync all the fucking time,
True.
And we don't have to like do what the other person wants to do all the time. Like, I'm my own person. You're your own person. If you feel like you need to do something, I might disagree with you, but at the end of the day, I'm not your mother. You're going to end up doing it, And if I'm okay with that, if that's what I need to do to be with you, then that's a choice that I'm going to have to make. Am I okay with that? Is this a deal breaker for me? Because it's only going to get worse, right? So, and well, the good thing about communicating about this stuff is that it'll get worse, but if there's a strong enough foundation in the relationship, I feel like whatever thing that you guys got going on that's bothering the other person, they'll end up working through it. They'll end up accommodating it. They'll have to give something up in order to like make sure that you're happy, because that's what it is, right? It's not just about you or her or whatever. It's about, okay, maybe I need to tone it down because it's bothering him,
right? Or
maybe he needs to turn it down because like it's bothering me. And if you make that decision, then then you got something, baby. Then that's it.
All right.
But if instead she's like, no, you need to stop because like I'm not doing this anymore. Okay. How long is that gonna last? You know.
You can be saying okay to everything.
And you gotta nip that shit in the bud before you have kids, man.
Yeah, damn.
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
I know some guys.
I'm telling you,
I
man.
know some guys. All right, you know what? These are my last two. I promise.
The last two.
Last two. These are pretty good.
Okay.
So this is like for this is like dudes. This is for guys for sure.
For the
the boys.
Hell yeah.
Women, you can leave now.
They on? All right, boys.
All right.
Click the link below.
Dude, all right. So this is like these are signs. These are signs like for your ass to like, either leave, don't go any further. You fucking like get out.
Get the fuck out of there.
You get the fuck out of there, or yeah, that's pretty much it. You
leave or stay. There's only two options.
The only the other option is that you either go in this and like you fucking idiot.
That's right.
All right. No, you're not an idiot, but
Well, you're kind of stupid. You're a little stupid, but like
you're like Simple Jack.
You're a simple Jack. You don't know anybody. He's just a kid.
He's just a kid,
He's just
you
a
know.
kid.
But here, all right. Before I tell you these, there is one issue, and I think it gets confused. It might be a little confusing.
Right.
When you do put women in a pedestal, you know, you give her everything, you give her the world, you know, because you're trying to woo her, you're trying to impress her, right? But then later on, let's say you do start slack, that energy isn't there anymore after a while, right? But she's that's not what she was used to at first. What you were doing,
She's expecting something.
yeah. But that doesn't make her like toxic by nature, if you will, right? It's just like I think that that's more of the guy leading wrong. I think that can be confusing sometimes, and I'm talking about like super like simping, like,
Yeah.
And like, let's say if a girl really does like that, oh, okay, yeah, okay. But then like, have to know, like, let's say like 4 months, 6 months in, and then it's like, you stop and it's like, well, where's that? That's not the guy that I fell for. That's actually true.
Yeah.
So that's something that, I thought,
that's an interesting point, because I think the idea of wooing somebody, I think it depends on where you're at, right? Like, because if you really like the girl and you really want her to be, a part of your life, then of course you're gonna go all above and beyond, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that if you're open about like who you are and like what you're trying to provide in the relationship, because like if you're just putting up, if what you got to offer is what you're giving to this girl materialistically, right? Like if you're just like paying her bills or like getting her clothes every fucking week or whatever, whatever it is, you're spoiling her. Then you're saying that all you got to offer is like that, when you should be presenting that you are the prize, right? You are the person that like she should like.
Unless you got the money, then yeah, go for it.
I mean, if you got the money on, then you got less problems to worry about than the normal guy. You ain't worried about this shit,
For sure.
But like, if you don't get the money, then like what they need to be looking at is you. At the end of the day, if somebody, because like I don't know about you, but I can't picture myself with somebody with a woman who doesn't know how to take care of herself, who like needs a man to like pay her bills, give her an allowance, do all that. I can't imagine being with a woman.
But that's something different. There's nothing wrong with that either. I think, in my opinion,
I'm just me personally, right? Like if somebody wants to be in that type of relationship, then fine, that's fine.
That's like having a full on like a home wife.
Yeah.
You say you don't see yourself doing that.
But a housewife is different, right? Because a housewife,
well, she's not working. You have to give her money.
She's not working, but like she's taking care of the house. She's doing things around she's cleaning. She's like organizing stuff. Maybe she's taking care of like the finances too. Maybe she's doing more like.
Okay, yeah, but it still count. Like there's only one source of income.
Yes,
and
but what's different about that is that like there was a choice to be made, right? Like she wanted to be a housewife.
Yeah, that's where I was going. That's like there's an agreement. Like
yes. But there's communication. That comes with communication, right? Talking about like, okay, what do you want? What do you want to do? Because some guys are like, no, you're not gonna work. Like, don't worry about it, and that's fine. If that works for you, that's fine. But I'm talking for me personally.
Right.
If a woman like can't take care of her own self, You know.
Yeah,
like,
and I think that's kind of I was gonna say it's kind of weird at first, but
nah, dude.
if she came up to you like that's like kind of what she's you know, I don't think you should have those expectations, you know. But like if when something happens, you know, later on as y'all are together, and like you know, if you could offer it to her, then, yeah, it's cool, and she accepts it.
Yeah.
But like at first, when you're talking to her and she's like, you know, I want a man that takes care of me, it's like, well,
nah, that to me is
that's kind of like where I picture I can picture what you're saying. It's like, oh, like, well, yeah, that's kind of it sounds kind of weird, especially here, you know, like in the United States. In other countries, it's different because like it's kind of expected.
If you want to,
sure.
If you want to have kids and you want somebody like to be able to take care of your kids and like be at home and take care of the house, sure. But like if you're looking for a partner, and that's what that is in that situation too, right? Like it's a partner that's helping you out in that way. But if you're looking for a partner that like, at least for me, right? Like when I was looking for a partner, I knew I wanted somebody that like one could motivate me to be better. Two, like had her own ambitions, had her own goals. She didn't need me to like tell her what she wanted to do, you know. She had an individuality, right? She had her own personality. She didn't need me to like control certain aspects of her life.
For sure.
But at the same time, she knew that she could fall back on me, and I knew that I could fall back on her if anything happened, you know? And let's say that like, because everybody struggles, right? Not everybody's 100% of the time. And if I'm struggling, I know and I trust that my partner's going to be there to like, I can lean on her. I can be like, okay, yeah, she's got it. I'm going to be able to struggle, figure my shit out, and then she's got it. But if you're struggling, you're a guy or a girl, and you're paying for everything, you know, and you're stressed out.
Yeah.
And you're with somebody who is not willing to go out and work because you need a break, that to me is a big problem.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, well, what do you mean? Like, I'm here with the kids. I'm here doing that. It's like, yeah, but like, I'm just so fucking burned out, man. Like, please, I just need a break. Like, I'll take care of the kids. But
what does that mean? Like go play at McDonald's, or what are you talking about here?
Go whatever. Like,
what?
Honestly,
like, what is she? It's like she can't just like pick up a job like the next day.
But like, what? As long as
unless it was like a McDonald's, that's what.
Unless there's like a concerted effort, you know what I'm talking about? Like a concerted effort to do something to help that partner out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, and if it's McDonald's, it's McDonald's. You know,
there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, well, it's like what I mean,
like compared to like what I was doing before, right? But like, at the end of the day, if you're coming at a job or a career or whatever in the wrong mindset, then like what the fuck is left? Something's got to give. Either gonna go fucking crazy and depressed and anxious while making all this fucking money,
right? Or
God forbid you take it out on your current relationship or something. Something's got to give, right? And if you keep on being stressed and you don't have that person to lean back on, then like what the fuck are you married for? Why are you in a relationship if somebody can't take care of you? You know?
Yep. You ready for my thing?
Go ahead.
Wikipedia here.
Go ahead. This is just Messenger, baby. This is just it. You just reading.
I'm just reading.
Go ahead.
Daddy issues.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
My wife calls them father quandaries.
Is that what she calls them?
Yeah, because daddy issues seems a little infantile.
No, it's daddy issues.
Oh man.
Because it's that inner child in them that's looking. They're.
It's like inner child that's looking. It's a bold statement.
It's like.
Go ahead.
They're just like they're trying to fill in those shoes. You know that they're never gonna be filled really.
What shoes?
Like the absence of that father figure, or like a man, like a male, figure in their life.
Well, that happens with guys too, right?
Yes, but like mostly with it's mostly common with women though.
I hear it being attributed to women more, but I would say it happens to both. It's got to happen to both, because men have to they need a frame of reference or something, right, to base off of their masculinity, because masculinity is only it's a social thing,
right?
I think. And if they don't have a father, then like they're either gonna pick it up anywhere they can, you know, whatever type of masculinity traits they can, and that can damage some people up. But like also with women, right, if they don't have that frame of reference, it's the same thing. They're gonna pick it up somewhere else, and it might be with a boyfriend, it might be with somebody who's abusive, it might be with
I mean, it could be handled in different ways, but it's, you know, they're just like trying to like find that, you know, that attention that they wanted from, you know, that fatherly attention that they missed out on growing up.
Yeah.
You know, and they can have a stepdad later on, or, you know, an uncle that was, you know, that kind of played the role, but still not the same, you know. And you know, it's just, and later on, like as a guy, you know, as the guy coming into this girl's life that has daddy issues, it's you know, it almost becomes more like you're trying to help her or fix her in a way.
Yeah.
And you ain't never gonna fix that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not your job to fix it, right? It's this is so weird because I used to be. It's called a a hero complex. That's what it is. When you go into a relationship and you try to fix somebody, or you feel bad for them, and you're like, oh no, like, oh, I can fix them. Like women and men both do this, right?
By the way, some women don't even know they have daddy issues. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Some women don't know they have daddy issues.
Some men don't either, man. No, but that's what I mean though. Like, you know, if you think that like there might be something wrong, or like you feel like what I found is that sometimes it's more of a absence of validation. You know, they want to feel validated, men or women, in some way. They want either their emotions, their actions, their like intelligence, their feelings of like inadequacy to be validated, even if they're wrong, right? Like sometimes a parent's role is to be like, no, I can understand why you feel that way. I don't see you that way. Like, let's say like there's a person who is like struggling with like being bullied, or like being made fun of at school, or like going through something with her looks, right? Him and her looks. And a parent comes up to them and is like, you know, I really don't like that you feel that way, but like I went through the same thing when I was a kid, and it'll be okay. And and
I'm just kidding. Oh,
you kicking my dog out, man. She's like, you talking about daddy issues? No, but you know, when you have a relationship like that, and somebody to validate those feelings, like I can understand where you're coming from. I know why you're feeling this way, and it's okay. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be better. But when in the absence of validation, you start looking for that in other places, right? And maybe it is a boyfriend. Maybe it's a boyfriend who like isn't ready to take on that role for you, and shouldn't really have to take on that role for you. Like, you're a grown ass person. You need to figure this shit out on your own sometimes. Yep. There's only so much like your partner can do. So that's why you probably need to go to therapy. You need to figure some of that shit out. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people are content being broken.
Yep. So what we're saying, man, do not go in for it. As soon as you see these signs. As soon
as you see somebody with daddy issues,
you get the fuck out.
What's your angle here? You know?
Look, this is your mirror right here. Look at this. You don't want it.
What the fuck?
You don't want to be there.
No, man. I think if your angle is like, I really think like I like this person, I want to help them, then
no, that's it. We're going back. No, that's what I'm saying. You can't.
I think you're partially right. I think, yeah, because
mostly right.
Probably because at the same time, it's not your job to help that person. You know, it's not your responsibility.
As much as we would want to, right?
Yes.
But it's just you can't. It brings more issues later on, and you're doing yourself a favor and that person, by the way.
It just depends, man. Because I think that like you only get more experience by dating people. And, you know, no matter what their problems are. Because everybody's got problems.
Keep a rotation, I would say.
Keep a healthy rotation. Bounce from daddy issue to daddy issue.
Yeah.
Then you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Then you'll be that daddy.
You'll be the daddy.
Don't do that.
Dude. Don't do it. Men, boys.
I think it depends. Like, are you just wanting to fuck around? You want a good, healthy partner?
This is like a for real thing. Like, if we're talking for real, like, but like, and you're seeing like this girl might have daddy issues.
Yeah, but like, what are you talking about? Like, be more specific. Like, what if you see her?
First, you got to find out everything about her family. Once you start getting to know and you start seeing it, and then like you kind of, this is how I found out before. You know, obviously you date the girl, get to know her. You know, you kind of see like a little. They're not really flaws at first, but you kind of start noticing these things, right? but you don't question it. You're just like, whatever. People have issues, right?
Mm.
You know, not everyone's perfect. But then when you meet the family and you see, okay, well, the dad's not really in the picture, you know?
Mm.
And then you kind of, you know, start asking more questions about the dad, you know, like as far as like his involvement, you know, like, hey, did you, you know, like, you know, what's your favorite memory of your dad? Or, you know, start kind of like dissecting it a little bit more. And then you'll start to notice like, okay, like these issues that I was seeing at first is like, it's actually from this. It's driven from this.
But don't you feel like there's a proper way to communicate?
And sometimes and I'm not saying like that, there wasn't a father in the picture, right? Sometimes there was a father. Maybe sometimes, you know, parents are divorced and the father's still there.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's still not the same thing. It's not the same love or like the caring that you were like, that you're almost like you kind of expected as a child without even knowing it.
Well, it's a conflict, right? Like, there's conflict there that's unresolved and that's like festering for whatever reason.
And you might, and a lot of times, like women might love their dad. Like they probably have their dad in, like the dad's in their life, but they don't. They don't know it. Like I'm telling you, like that's a thing. That's a real thing. There's people that like they have their dad, they love their dad, but the dad, like there was something there that was missing.
Yeah.
And it becomes an issue like later, like, you know, there's women have issues with men when their relationships, in their intimate relationships. And it's driven from this.
But I don't really like saying that like you should just give up on them just because like that puts the onus completely on that person, right?
If you're really young, I'd say get out of there. If you're under 25, get out of it.
If you know that
if you're over 25, maybe.
I feel like if you know, if you really know that you're probably never gonna live up to this person that she wants you to be, then like you probably got to get the fuck.
Dude, you're probably never gonna live up to that person.
No, yeah, but that's her issue to resolve.
Right?
Yeah,
it is, and it is her issue, and like. And it goes back to like, you know, like we just got to figure out a way how to tell them they need to figure this out. Because if you tell them that, like, then it's
I think
there's another issue there. You're gonna have another issue.
I think you can talk to them about it. I think you can be, but don't be like, you got daddy issues. You got to fix that shit, you know, because that's toxic.
Bitch, you better fix that shit right now.
I'm leaving. I'm coming when you're done.
No, right. Hey, by the way, everything that we say, all right, women.
If it's 100% true.
If you do not get out, if you do not turn off this podcast when I told you, and you're still listening,
and we're back. Welcome back, ladies. We're just talking about how wonderful you are. No, like, you see what I mean?
Yeah, I should come onto the show and kind of like, if you have daddy issues, come to the show.
I would love to talk.
Dude, that'd be awesome, right?
Yes, because I think that like there's a lot of emotion and lack of validation that goes unexplored, and you don't really know why you want the thing. Because once you
we gotta get them drunk, and then like it'll come out.
The tears will come out.
Hell yeah!
Because like sometimes you get something and you don't even know, and you realize that you didn't even need it, right? You didn't even need that type of validation in the first place. The only validation you need is from yourself, which inevitably is where people need to be. But how do you get there, right? What's from point A to point B? And I do like the idea that maybe, like your partner or whoever might help you navigate through that, though it isn't your responsibility.
Yeah, that sounds great. But come on, let's be like...
But also, I think like we need to make... put the onus on the dads too, right? Like, because
for sure, guys, step up your game. What the hell?
Yeah, like they need to like pay more attention to trying to validate those emotions and not just brushing some stuff off. You know, us dudes, especially the way we were raised, you know, that it's easy to brush off emotions. It's easy to not understand emotions.
Right.
It's very hard to kind of grasp the concept of validation in the first place, you know? It's like, why the fuck do you care? Why do you care if I validate whatever? Like, it doesn't matter. You're great. Right. But that's not what the point is, you know?
Exactly.
And that's hard. It's hard to fucking wrap your head around that, you know?
We'll get more into it later with more guests.
Man.
But last one, dude. All right, women, you can get off now.
You can get off again.
Get off again, please. We'll wait. Okay, it's good.
All right.
Dude, all right, last one. Boys, take notes.
Oh.
Here's another sign that she's toxic. And I know this for a fact. I've seen this.
I've seen it. I smell it.
I smelt it. I kissed it.
I kissed it. Piercings?
No. Girls that have lots of guy friends. Dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling
that's a
you,
bit
dude.
weird.
Dude, I'm
Even for
telling
me.
you.
Even for
I'm
me, dude.
telling you, bro.
That's a bit weird.
dude. I got goosebumps right now. Like,
Yeah.
that shit don't. That shit. Oh God, they're fucking. Like, it pisses me off. I'm already gonna get mad. I'm like,
turn off the goddamn cameras. Turn off the goddamn cameras. This show's over. No, I think that is a bit strange. If you're with a committed relationship and you have a lot of
or even like, maybe it's not. You're not like it's not official that we're committed, but like you're like, hey, y'all are dating, you know, and like we've been dating for like a good few months already.
Yeah.
You know, maybe about to hit a year.
Yeah.
But she still has her guy friends.
Dude, it's a bit odd, man. I don't know.
Dude,
I can't defend it, you know.
I'm telling you, all right, here, all right. If they're gay, that's different. That's very different. You know.
You know, it's interesting you say that because I how do you think like people that are like bisexual deal with that sort of stuff? You know, because you're gonna have a guy friends and girlfriends,
right?
So like, there's got to be a middle ground, right? And I'm not saying like you don't. It doesn't. I'm not saying you can't have girl friends or you can't have guy friends, right? But like if you're communicating with your partner that like maybe I don't really feel comfortable when you go out with these type of guys because I feel like I'm getting some vibes. And maybe that's insecurity that you have. Maybe that's insecurity that I have.
That ain't no fucking insecurity, boy. I'm telling you.
But like we were talking about, those feelings are valid, right? You can't ignore those feelings that your partner has.
Listen to me. This ain't no insecurity. This is a fucking fact. You're either if at some point you fucked around with one of them, or at least one of them. I know, and that I'm 100% sure. Women that are like that, they fucked at least one guy, one of the guy friends, or at least one of them, right?
Yeah.
Second, they're waiting. One of them's waiting.
Yeah.
Or all of them are waiting. They're just waiting for a chance. They're waiting for a chance.
I could believe that.
And women will tell you like, no, it's not true. Like, no, that I don't see them that way. Whatever. It's like.
But I think all of that comes with like time, right? Like, because like none of these friendships are gonna, especially if you decide that this is your partner.
When we're like 27, 28. And like they're giving you, and you're seeing this, and they're telling you like,
I don't mean like with age. I mean with time. Like let's say you're with this person, and they started off having a lot of guy friends, but
no, it's just she always had guy friends.
Yeah,
bunch of guy friends.
Yeah, but like throughout time, like your relationship gets stronger.
Right.
The need to, or the want, or the desire to go out with those guy friends starts steadily falling off. That's what I've seen. And if you guys can communicate in a way that like you're like, listen, I just don't really feel comfortable you going out, especially if they're going out like alone. Like if you're with them, then like shit, man the fuck up, cause stop being insecure about some shit. Then you're with like the boys and everything. It's fine.
Right.
But if she goes out alone with the guy, he goes out alone with the girl, it's like it's a bit weird. And even then, like okay, a cup of coffee, fine. That's
or
cool,
like work related during the day, almost like
okay,
maybe
yeah. I'm not crazy. Go ahead.
Right.
I'm
exactly
confident in myself. Go ahead.
Right.
But if it's like every weekend, I gotta go hang out with my friends. I gotta go do this. I gotta do that. That to me is a little weird. It's a little suspect.
It's not just you, boy. It's not just you.
And you know what? I'm open to the idea of being wrong about this. I'm not wrong, but
we ain't fucking wrong. What are you talking about? I'm telling you, this is Wikipedia. This is Wikipedia, my man.
Wikipedia don't lie. No, but I'm open to the idea of being like of hearing somebody's side on this. Like if they are like, no, I have guy friends, but like it literally doesn't matter. Like I feel like it's just like and that's what I feel like the argument is, right? Like it's like just you being insecure. But
it ain't fucking insecurity.
Even if it is, though, like if my emotions are valid and that's a feeling that I'm battling with, and you're choosing to be with me, then like what are we doing?
But like if you knew that's how she was since the beginning, then then you can't use that. You can't. If you if you knowing about this since the very beginning, it's about to be a year. They didn't like flake off.
Have you talked to her about it? Wow. Well, I can't help you out there, buddy. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, come on, dude.
I'm just saying.
Hypothetically speaking. Why
are
you looking at me?
In this scenario that I'm drawing, like, it's, you know what hypothetically means? It doesn't exist.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a scenario. let's say this person's name is Beezus. No, yeah, I think at the end of the day, you gotta talk to her. If it's bothering you, talk to her about it, man.
I'm gonna talk to her.
Cause she gonna let you know.
Oh, damn well she gonna let me know. She gonna let me know for sure.
Yes, sir. Like,
So
what you mean you going out with her? Why? Goosebumps again. She's thinking about me.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. My ears are hurting.
You got a scar right here. It's burning. She's thinking about me. Like Harry Potter. Nah, dude. But I mean, you gotta talk to your bitches, man.
We gotta invite toxic women.
We do.
Like, we need to look for toxic women. If you're toxic, send me a DM.
Call this number down in the bottom line: 555-5555-215.
Yep.
You'll reach an operator.
Oh wait, women.
Voicemail.
Women can get back now.
I really would love to talk to somebody who thinks that way, because there are people, I feel like, even dudes who
I
are
want her to be like
no,
super confident and be like, "Fuck y'all," and
yeah,
I'm like,
I know
"Bitch,
what I'm about. Like, I know what I like.
Yeah.
I know what I need this.
dude, I'm fucking like, I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna be like, bitch, who do you think you are?"
End up dating her. Watch.
Probably. Side.
Oh, whatever. Oh my god.
Damn it.
We're almost at the hour and 30 mark, and you went and dropped it. This whole podcast is ruined.
Damn.
Turn off the goddamn camera.
I'm so sorry.
No, but yeah, man. I think I don't know what it is. That's another good topic. I think there's some dudes out there that like that stuff, man. That like that type of assertiveness in women that are like, no, I need this from that. Steady, boy, steady, steady. Shh, 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 shh. You want a sugar cube? Yeah, man. Because don't you feel like there's some guys out there that really like that sort of stuff? Really like assertive women, like letting them know what they're about. Well, it's a good way to end this. God damn it.
No.
Sure.
All right, my man.
Let's say I believe you.
You know what?
Didn't you tell me you wanted a really ghetto girl? Like super ghetto?
Like
ghetto.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm thinking, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
She's gonna be here one day.
One day. Lord help us.
Lord. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, here's to you.
She gotta be thick, dude.
Dang.
Ooh. Anyways, no, dude, we do gotta wrap it up. I gotta get going. But dude, this was fun.
It was.
This was good.
It was very informative. I like the Wikipedia.
The Wikipedia, dude. You can never go wrong with Wikipedia.
This new goddamn technology of the pedia. Yeah, man, it's good.
But
thank
anyways,
you guys so much
ladies,
for paying attention. You know, ladies, if you guys want to come into the show, please
yes,
let us know.
Hopefully, starting next week, we start.
Hell yeah, man! I'm
fingers crossed. We can start bringing 2 people now.
I'm legitimately interested in like what some of these women think, like just women in general, because there's too many fucking guys in this room right now.
Damn,
I need to know different opinions about different stuff and things like that. So
yeah, I'm tired of Eddie's answers.
I'm saying.
But anyways, if you guys made it this far, please subscribe, follow us, share it with your friends. You guys are awesome, and we'll see you guys next time.